Hey, Manna Church. So far this week, we've talked about the importance of asking in prayer, of seeking God's will in our prayers, applying faith when we pray, and being persistent to pray. Today, I want to talk about the idea of abiding and what that does for our prayers. Jesus illustrates this idea of abiding in John 15, and I encourage you to read the whole thing and reflect over all of it. In verses 7 and 8, he says, "If you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask for whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. My Father is glorified by this, that you bear much fruit and so prove to be my disciples." There's a promise here and a direct correlation, which is if we abide in him and his words abide in us, we can ask of God and it will be done for us. To summarize the context of the whole passage, a big part of abiding is our obedience to Christ's words. We need to get his teachings inside of us. We need to learn his ways and what he says about lives and be followers of his ways and not the world's. God lays out instruction for us, not to hold us back, but so that we can move into the things of life and get away from those destructive things of sin. And the result of our obedience is fruitfulness. We prove by how we live that we belong to Jesus and we are truly his disciples. This pleases God and it glorifies him. Let's look at the inverse of what Jesus is saying. If you're being a disobedient son or daughter, rejecting the ways of Jesus and walking according to your will instead of his, do you think that is going to bring about the favor of God? On the contrary, if you're truly his kid, the Bible promises that he's going to discipline you because he loves you too much to leave you where you are. But when we abide, we will bear fruit. And as we abide, we find favor in God's response to our prayers. Some of the success to having answered prayer isn't just in how we pray, it's in how we live. I'll see you tomorrow, Manna Church.